Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
Hey YouTube, Nonboys Post 1975 and welcome to another Fat Friday video. A series of videos where I take a look at some of the more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. Otherwise known as some of the more interesting things you can find to eat in Iceland, my own favourite adult playground. Doesn't really have the same sort of ring though, does it? But to be fair, you've seen the thumbnail and you've read the title, and you'll know that this is one I am very much looking forward to. I say that every single week, but as a lover of hot food, and Iceland certainly has form with their Scarily spicy range, particularly their Scarily spicy Carolina Reaper range. I can tell you, as I hold these in my hands, they smell nuclear strong, which is a good sign because I recently tried in this range, in the Scarily spicy range, the fish fillets, and they were hot. They were hot, but basically everything in this range, to some degree or another, has to live up to the dizzying highs of the first thing I ever tried in this range, which was their Carolina Reaper, I'm going to say chili, Carolina Reaper chili, obviously Dave, doy, curry. That thing was phenomenal, and it is still to this day the strongest thing I have tried in this range of products, particularly the ones that actually have the Reaper in it. I believe it is currently, for a limited edition, back in stock. So if you have not tried it and you did watch that video and thought I was possibly exaggerating, I seriously suggest you go and try it. It's also an absolutely fantastically tasty and delicious curry, but it is nuclear strong. The other thing I tried really recently was their Scarily spicy chips. They weren't Reaper, but they were actually quite strong. I tried them with their new and improved Carolina Reaper chicken fillets. They were actually really strong, and definitely stronger than the last ones. Not in Iceland's range, I had tried recently, was Asda's extra special footlong hot dogs that were Carolina Reaper, but they were only 3 chili rating, and you know, there was a kick. You were aware you were eating them, but they certainly weren't any challenge whatsoever, but they were tasty and delicious. And before that, they actually had what's the sausage? Is it Cumberland? I don't know. No, it's not, but it's the one that's all swirly like a dog shite. They had a Carolina Reaper, one of those, which was actually really rather nice. Came with chili cheese melt on it that you put on halfway through the cooking process. Yeah, and that was absolutely really nice, but not as hot as Iceland's products. This really does smell phenomenal, which means I really do have high hopes for this. This has been knocking around in my freezer, basically since the end of October, because for whatever reason Iceland reintroduced, or brought back I should say, a whole bunch of this Reaper range products for Halloween, because apparently nothing says I got it, I just got it. Nothing says Halloween like the Reaper, unless that wasn't what they're going for. That's probably too intelligent for a supermarket, but that to me, whew, these really do smell fantastic. That to me totally makes sense. These are new though, and when I say products that were bought back, these are actually new. The previous sausage, hot sausage, sounds so awkward when I word it like that. Hot sausage that they did was a ghost pepper chili sausage. That was in the Scarily spicy range. It is. All these products that I've just mentioned are in this playlist of videos. That was absolutely really nice and actually quite spicy in itself, but it was not Carolina Reaper. I think I said at the time I thought it was a bit funny that they were doing a hot sausage in the Scarily spicy range that was not a Reaper chili, you know, sausage. Odd. Anyway, I guess they heard me to one degree or another, and they bought these out. So these are still available. £2, possibly £2 and change, I believe, for the price is this, but It's safe to say I no longer have the receipts since it was the end of October, and to be perfectly normal, when do I ever remember to get receipts for these things? Anyway, I do like their packaging. You know, you have the ticker tape, caution hot, you know, the Scarily spicy 10 Carolina Reaper chili pork sausages with a 5 chili, I'm flipping you off again, I apologise, 5 chili rating warning, and then the obligatory warning, Carolina Reaper very hot in the corner. As I've said many times before, this range, and well deserved for doing something that the other supermarkets were not doing, but clearly have tried to ride your coattails on, but spotting a niche in the market and introducing this incredibly hot range. So let's have a look at the ingredients. I shall, however, as these are sausages and they're not massive, as you can see, but maybe I'll double them up. I'm going to have them, it really does smell hot, which is a good sign. Possibly I may have jinxed it saying that out loud, so hopefully not. I'm going to have them as hot dogs, because yes, why not? Hot dogs in my neck of the woods, if you have them, particularly if you go to a football ground or one of those little you know, caravans at the side of the road that serve breakfast snacks and stuff like that. Hot dogs in my neck of the woods are not, you know, that mechanically recovered hot dog shite. They're just sausages in a hot dog back. So that's going to be how I serve them, because to be fair, that's how I served the footlong. So let's jump into this and see what the cooking instructions are. I am ravenous as always. I do, you know, once I break these up, I am dying because, you know, Pavlov's dogs and stuff like that. However, I'm not going to lie, I did have a Burger King chicken royale with cheese and bacon and large fries about a couple of hours ago. Disappointingly, I went there because I thought, we're in December now. I'm sorry, I'm waffling. I will get to the point in a minute and take these downstairs and bang these bad boys in the oven. But I thought, Christmas burger time is here. I looked at my phone and thought, yes, Burger King have 3 burgers for Christmas available now everywhere till the first week in January. I'm all over that. So I drove deliberately because all my searches just said everywhere, every Burger King. So I drove deliberately to the Bath Road Burger King, which, you know me, is the nearest Burger King. And I felt like, because it wasn't advertised anywhere, I felt really stupid. I know we're in December now, but I felt really stupid going, do you have your festive burgers? I don't know why I should. You know, it's fucking Christmas now. McDonald's have got theirs, KFC have got theirs, which is the one from last year. Sorry, I know this is turning into a random waffle now. So why haven't you got yours, Burger King? And the guy behind the counter said, no, we don't, sorry. And I said, do you know when they start? I mean, come on, dude, it's Christmas. Like, gotta start at least next week. I don't. We don't have any handover notes for it or anything. So any of you out there, in your Burger Kings, if you have your Christmas range of burgers, I know what there are. There are 3. There's 2 Whoppers and there's a chicken tender crisp one. I want to try the tender crisp one because, you know, I stand on beef in, you know, these sort of places and how festive you could make it. Anyway, I'll shut up now. That was my plan for today, but then I obviously thought, oh, I just driven to Burger King, I'll have something to eat. So I came home with a chicken royale and I thought, well, do you know what? I've put it off long enough. Let's break these bad boys out for Fat Friday. Right, so ways to cook. Fan, 180 degrees. What about grill? Oh, you can fry them. Yeah. I like pan grilled burgers, not really a fan of pan grilled sausages. So anyway, grill, no, our grill's wanked. Fan, 180 degrees Celsius, for we care not for the Fahrenheit. Gas mark 6. So I'm going to assume that that means gas mark 6. 200 degrees Celsius in a non-fan assisted oven. And if that is too much, well then, to be perfectly honest, I don't care. I like my sausages. See prior videos. That's not me defending the way I cook being crap. I like my sausages burnt. Everyone I know does. It's the law, particularly on breakfast sausages. This is actually tickling the back of my throat. Frozen. That's a good sign. 25 to 30 minutes. Right, so what are the ingredients? Pork, 80%. Water is the second ingredient. That's a bit crap. Gluten-free. There you go, all you people. Gluten-free. Rice flour. Sorry, rice flour. Water. We've got water there again. I'm just going to look for chili. Most far, yada 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 yada. Diacylfurates. Where cayenne pepper? Cayenne pepper is down there. Where's my ghost chili? I know ghost chili is nuclear, but Carolina Reaper chili. Wow, really? Carolina Reaper chili is all the way down there. So we've got cayenne pepper above that, but that's still about halfway down, and then that's 2/3 down. That's a bit worrying. I mean, I know this stuff is like nuclear and shit like that, but that's still a little bit worrying about how far down it is. So anyway, as always, I do this in real time. Hopefully my oven is preheated, because I am quite ravenous, I should say. What does that say about a large meal from Burger King? What does that say about me and my tapeworm, Robert, for I've given him a name? Right, let's take this downstairs. 25 to 30 minutes. We're going to go for the full 30 minutes, the full fat cooking process, if you will. I don't know, I'm going to cook about 4 of them. Enough for 2 hot dogs, although I will be trying, you know, 1 at least, so I'll go for 5. 1 at least by itself, naked and au natural, if you will. So let's head downstairs and bang these bad boys, hopefully, because they do smell absolutely banging. See, banging, because they're sausages. Think about it. Yeah, and hopefully these will be awesome. See you in a bit. I don't know what you're doing in there, Buble. It's not even cooked, and I can't get rid of her. Anyway, so there they are. Scary Spicy 10 Carolina Reaper chili pork sausages. You thought, well, you haven't smelt them, to be fair. Oh, by the way, welcome to Eddie's Bar. In fact, quickly, randomly, check out my advent calendar. How cool is that? Anyway, right, they really, really, really smell now. I can absolutely definitely confirm that. So let's take a look at one of these bad boys. They have that definite, you know, the light on my camera is not really helping. My mouth's turned into a tap. You can kind of see the chili in it, but they've got that, you know, orangey reddish hue to them that you would expect. It's half an hour, so I'm going to obviously I've got my phone to do this properly. I'm going to cook 5 of them, so I can have 2 in a hot dog, and each hot dog, I should say, which I have sure. And yes, I know people find I'm weird for doing this. If you also do this, let me know. But I butter my hot dog buns. I like butter in my hot dog buns, especially when the hot dog makes it melt. I mean, sue me. So anyway, we've got 5. You definitely aren't having any of these, Buble. You really will take off like a Saturn V. Right, oven's preheated. So let's get into this bad boy. In you go. Right, start the clock. Now, so, see you in whatever that... Oh, look at that, bang on. 2:30. And yeah, then we'll flip them, and hopefully we can get a nice burnt crust on them. Overcooked it slightly there, but never mind, because as I recently explained, that's how I like my sausages. It smells pretty phenomenals in here, I'm not going to lie. Although, to be fair, I've smelled hotter from Carolina Reaper products. Ooh. Look at those bad boys. Specifically, look at the chili juice. Good sign, good sign. Right. Stay still, don't move. They smell amazing. Don't lick your fingers, Dave. Right, hang on. Gravity. We use gravity. I might... I might get a fucking 3rd degree burn, motherfuckers. Overextend their visit in Hades, to be fair, because that really does. Oh, smell amazing. But I want them to be properly like that all over. I don't know. Maybe I should have pan fried it and gone easy on the oil. Look at those chili stains. Because then they definitely would have got a proper thick crust on them, if you will. So You're obsolete. We're going to give you, I'm going to give you like, I don't know, 16 and a half minutes. I'll wing it. I'll wing it. Okay, so that should just about do it. I think it's safe to say I've been generous on the time for this one. So let's get this bad boy out. Whew, best bit. There we go. Much, much, much better. Still would have preferred a little bit more sort of, but you know, we've given it a healthy enough time. Right, so ow, ow, ow. Let's plate these bad boys up, dress them, because yes, I am dressing them, and let's see what they're like. Not gonna lie, they look pretty good in the nud, but screw it. You know when you see the box art for these things and they look absolutely amazing, I swear they get some bloody proper artist or something to do it. Anyway, as always, I'm going with low sugar ketchup because honestly, you physically can't taste the difference. So just get rid of regular ketchup. Anyway, that's my thought process on the thing. So actually, for real, this time, keeping this one in the nud, we're gonna go and try them. Okay, so let's go. I can honestly say, of all the, look at those bad boys. Just put that fire extinguisher to the side, if you will. Look at those bad boys. Came very close to dropping them on the floor then, but fire extinguisher of choice is supermarket knockoff diet lilt, and yeah, that's of all the Carolina Reaper products. I will get my words out in a minute. I've had recently, they smelt the best cooking. I have high hopes for these. Slightly overdid the cooking time because I wanted them to come out like that bad boy. So basically, this is our base sample. No dressing here. I've just realised I'm taking my life into my hands, aren't I? Wearing a white shirt with hot dogs that have both mustard and ketchup on. Basically, the two substances known to man. As advanced as our societies have become in tech and shit like that, nothing gets those bad boys out of a white shirt. Nothing. Anyway. Oh, 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Oh yeah. There you go. Right, well, my lips are on absolute fire, as is the back of my throat. They are, and down here, down here is definitely on fire. I was going to say, they're not the hottest sausages I've ever had, but possibly more than a bite is in order. But they are definitely, from one bite, hotter. My mouth's attacked now. Than those Asda footlong Carolina Reaper, you know. Well, they were hot dogs, but they're not hot dogs because they, you know, it was proper meat. Let's have another bite. It's a slow builder. There's definite heat there. I don't know if I'd go as far as hit my chest. It's hit my chest. I don't know if I'd go as far to say that it's certainly not a 5 chili rating. Not even a 4 chili rating, I wouldn't say. It's there's burn going on around my lips and the back of my throat. A little pinch on my chest. Don't have the sniffles. Got an itchy eye, and I'm really resisting scratching it because don't think I've used this hand. Yeah, I don't want to go blind with chili juice. That's very well seasoned and very nice. I can confirm that. But that is not a 5 chili rated sausage. Iceland. Oh, you're losing your form. It's very nice. It's very nice. Maybe I burned my taste buds out. I don't know. That's not a 5 chili rating. I would say that's a 3 chili rating, even though it's hotter than Asda's. But it's a very nice sausage. But here's the thing. From what and I would definitely have them again. From what I can remember, your ghost chili pepper sausages were hotter. Yeah, I think we've plateaued. I have to say, Iceland. Excuse me. That is a damn fine sausage. It's, excuse me, awkward and disgusting. I don't know, hang on. My throat's definitely gone up a notch. It's a damn fine sausage, but it's almost like its smell outweighs its strength, if that makes sense. Anyway, palate cleanse. That's just because I'm really, really thirsty. This is absolutely asking for trouble, I know. But it's a very, very nice sausage. I'm going to say 3 chili rating. Hang on. Windy Pops. Mmm. It's a builder. I'm going to add that to it. It's a builder. My chest is actually quite on fire now. But it's by no means, you know, I am not suffering, basically. And I like to suffer. I don't have the sniffles. I'm not sweating. To be fair, my lips are absolutely burning. Back of the throat is burning. But 5 chili rating, absolutely not. However, what I can say is, as an all dress, well, this isn't all dress, you know what I mean, this is all dress for me. I don't like putting any more shit on my hot dog than this, because then it starts to look like a forest. You know, as a hot dog, sausage is absolutely fantastic and definitely recommended. I mean, go this route and don't have to have a chili dog. Stealth Winnie Pops is hotter than a chili dog, but it's phenomenally nice, and it is hot. Your change may vary when it comes to heat on this, but I'm not finding this really that hot. Let me rephrase that. There's heat here. There's definite heat here. I can feel a lot of heat. But for the Carolina Reaper chili product range, or family if you will, for Iceland, I feel this is a kind of, I mean the cheese, the fish fillets were way hotter than this. Definitely way hotter than this. And that was fish. But don't let that put you off trying it if you like very, very nice sausages. And I certainly would recommend going this route. But Iceland, seriously, if we can just get back to your curry for a moment, you need to start making your other products, you know, get up back to that level of heat. I don't know if it's easier to do with a curry because of sauce and stuff like that, but I don't know, because your quarter pounder burger was absolutely nuclear. That's still available, or available again I should say. But yeah, anyway, to round up, it's a very, very, very nice sausage, and there is definitely an amount of heat there, and I would definitely recommend it, you know, in a hot dog. I really would, especially since I buttered mine, as I mentioned earlier, and now that the sausage is in there, you know, and it's all crispy and it's melted the butter, it's delish. But to advertise it is completely and utterly unbearably hot. No, not really, Iceland. Not really. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you've tried this. And like me, do you feel that this is somewhat letting the name down of their Scarily spicy Carolina Reaper range of products? Windy Pops. Oh, there was a lash of heat coming back up. Or did you find it hot? I mean, it's not a waste, you know. It's a very, very nice sausage. I will eat them all. I'd even go as far as to say I've got an itchy nose, definitely don't scratch that. I would definitely have it again. It's just, it shot off its big fat mouth, didn't it? Basically the packaging, and it didn't back it up. Anyway, as always, again, I'd love to know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.